The gold digger woman is the woman that actually brings nothing to the table and is looking for a man to save her entire life. To work and be like, why aren't I a gold digger? But yes, go ahead.
So, okay, we're going to talk about gold diggers, but also, for example, a lot of men complain that women here, maybe in Dubai, UAE, etc., GCC, are looking for their pocket, looking for their cash. However, at the same time, a woman who's serious and who wants to like ensure a long-term, relationship is looking for somebody who can provide for her, right? So this is a kind of an important conversation to have, right? How does one navigate, as a female, navigate this conversation, especially when you're first dating somebody without looking like a gold digger?
Okay.
And what advice can you give them?
Okay, no, it's a very tricky fine line, by the way, because there's some men that live like in fear of gold diggers, and there's women that are like, I'm not a gold digger, but I'm also not going to date a bum, and that's not unfair of her in any way. So here's how you kind of navigate that. The gold digger woman is the woman that actually brings nothing to the table and is looking for a man to save her entire life. Right. That might include even paying her parents' bills. That might include covering her every single part. A woman who's a good woman and is looking for somebody on the same intellectual and financial level as her is somebody that doesn't want you to save her in any way, shape, or form, but she would like somebody on the same or above what she's used to in her life and what she's created in her life. Now, if in her life she's got a good education, good career, comes from a good family, she isn't incompatible with somebody who's not on the same level. She would be incompatible with a man who hasn't got a job or isn't going to provide for her because she's been able to do it. Right. But if you take somebody who's never achieved anything, has been at home all day, every day, never got an education, hasn't really got any family values, but then is looking for someone to save her because in that sense she's traditional, that's your gold digger. So the gold digger is not that successful woman or she doesn't have to be major successful, but just a traditional woman who wants to start a family and wants someone she can rely on. That's not a gold digger. That's just somebody who wants start a good life. The gold digger is somebody who wants you to save her from the misery of her own life or the burdens of her own life. So you as a man should be able to make that distinction, and you as a woman should know you're not a gold digger when you're asking for that. So don't be scared to say it.
Don't be scared to say it.
Don't be scared to say it. Be like, this is what I expect. This is what I'm used to. This is what I've built for myself. And more so than anything, this is what I bring to the table myself. And the gold digger will probably be used to it because she's managed to do it with other men, but she doesn't bring anything outside of physical relationships. She doesn't bring anything outside of her physicality. The problem is the men go for the girl that's just being physical with them, get screwed over 1,000 times and be like, when it's an old man with of course that is the vibe. You just got to be more intelligent with it, be more intellectually intelligent with it. When a woman is coming to you because all women want a good life, all of them, every single one. But there's some women that can be bought and some women who can't be bought. The woman who can't be bought is one that is able to achieve those things on her own, but is now ready to do it as a family.
100%. And I think what you said was so true when you know where you're coming from in terms of intention. I'm not a gold digger, but 1, 2, 3. Or for the man even, like I'm not looking to be just like a bank account and that's it. I think both have to really know thyself.
Know yourself. The only men that tend to be afraid of that are the ones that keep falling for the gold diggers. And keep having that. Why? Because they are too focused on physical beauty and physical relations. So they keep getting ruined from it and then labeling all women as that.
But do you think it's also like they like to be needed in that way?
The thing is, when they have a woman that's broken, a part of them feels fulfilled and feels like, okay, I know that the only way to keep her is I can fix her life. And one who's already fixed is like, how do I get her to depend on me? So there's a part of them that their self-esteem grows from fixing her life. But you got to remember, those people who use you to be fixed are not actually attracted to the person who gives them everything. We like to know that we earn what we get. When a man just gives it to you frivolously or has to save you from every problem, you start to see him as a bit stupid because you can manipulate him too easily.
And then you lose respect.
You lose respect. We can't love a man we can manipulate.
Wow, that's super interesting.